When you think of Florida, you probably think of fishing, Osceola turkeys, and alligators. But Florida has quite a few whitetails too. This week, the Crazy On Outdoors crew is showing you that with proper management, even Florida can produce an incredible whitetail hunting experience.
Mix a little bit of wild and a little dumb. Stir it on up and let it run. Get you crazy on, run it all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground. Running dogs from a buggy, bulldogs and hounds. You either got it in your blood or you don't. Get you crazy on. Get you crazy on.
Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State. This isn't a destination for many whitetail hunters, but this is where we call home and where we grew up, hunting the pastures and the hardwoods and the big oak hammocks. It doesn't take booners to make us happy, but we have quality whitetails in Florida, and this is a great state to get you crazy on. Just like anywhere else in the world, to produce quality whitetails, you have to manage your herd. That's by feeding them, managing their age, and taking out the ones you don't want. We got a call yesterday from one of our pro staff members, Travis. He owns a big farm in North Florida. Said for the last couple of weeks he's been getting a giant 7-point every evening on one of his food plots. Unfortunately for him, he's stuck at work. I've got the next few days off, so we're gonna jump in the Ram and run up there and see if we can't help him with a little bit of management. First morning in North Florida, and I'm sitting in the tree with my Lucky Expedition bow. Right on schedule. We looked up, and there comes that big 7-point we're after. Boy, good buck, good buck, good buck. That's him. That's him. That's that one we've had on camera. And wouldn't you know it, as usual, got him within 60 yards, but he just didn't come in any closer. But the good news is we didn't spook him and we still got this afternoon's hunt. You ready? I'm ready.
What you shooting there?
It's that new Expedition X-Ring 7. It is 60-pound draw weight, and it is probably the quietest and smoothest bow I've ever shot. We just got it 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna see if we can't do some damage with it this evening. We just got in the stand. It's late December in North Florida. We've got a great cold front coming through. We're sitting here on this about 2-acre food plot we planted right there at the end of bow season. We've had some decent bucks coming in here, a couple of real nice shooter bucks, and then we've had 2 or 3 that, you know, we think are 3.5, maybe 4 years old that we want to get out of here. They're just not quite producing the antler growth we want to see. It's 4 o'clock, we got about 2.5 hours before dark, so we're going to get settled in and see if I can't put the old Expedition bow to use tonight. See what happens. I've never been one to wear a harness in a tree. 2 years ago I had my first son and my wife begged me to start wearing some kind of safety harness when I went up in the tree. You know, we hang our stands pretty high and she got nervous, so I told her alright, she'd go buy me one. Well, she went and bought me this one that come with a tree stand, and it was so hard to get into it. I couldn't get into it. Half the time I have it wrapped around my neck, the other time around my waist, and then I went to the store and seen this Hunter Safety System vest and picked it up and put it on, and it feels just like a light jacket or something. I mean, it's snug, it fits perfect, free motion in it, and I tell you, having 2 boys and a wife at home, I'll never sit in a stand again without a Hunter Safety System vest on. As luck would have it, the 7 point's coming back in again. This time he read the script, and we fixing to get our crazy on in North Florida.
Crazy on Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Real Tree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, a new generation of hunter shooting rest, designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience perfection. X Factor Outdoor Products, be dead silent. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is clear, Crystal Automotive.
Your local dealership does not know the value of your exotic car or motorcycle, and they have no way to find out. At Crystal Motorsports, we know and appreciate exotic cars. From muscle cars to luxury vehicles, sports cars to true exotics, Harleys to Cushman. In mint condition or in need of a little love, Crystal Motorsports will make you a cash offer over the phone, and if you're looking for that vehicle of your dreams, we have special connections to find it. Crystal Motorsports will deliver your dream to you anywhere in the world. Visit crystalmotorsports.com.
It's time to get you crazy on with Expedition Archery. If you're a speed freak, you're going to love the new Expedition Eccentric, sending arrows downrange up to 352 feet per second. That's fast. Plus, the newly redesigned ATR cable guard takes efficiency and torque reduction to the next level by eliminating any moving components. Or maybe you'll like the Expedition Xterra. With an even shorter axle-to-axle and longer brace height, the Xterra is easily maneuverable and super forgiving. Excellence is in the details with Expedition Archery.
Yeah, shoot, the other day, I went to a stand and forgot my rifle. I got all the way up there and was trying to figure out how I was fixing to shoot this deer. It wasn't going to work out very well. So I got down, went to the truck to get the gun. Didn't even bring the rifle with me. It was still at the house.
That's because you're supposed to bring the Expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Today's hunting conditions are brought to you by Trophy Taker, quality archery accessories for bow hunters and target archers. Weather conditions are ideal for late season hunting. The deer have pretty much wrapped up the rut and are back to hitting the food plots. It creates the perfect scenario for a late season bow hunt in North Florida for the Crazy on Outdoors crew. Justin Lamb is practicing quality deer management and trying to remove a cull buck from the herd. He's already had a close encounter but hasn't given up.
This time he read the script, and we fixing to get our crazy on in North Florida. That's what I'm talking about. 35 yards, right behind the shoulder, slightly quartering away. Couldn't ask for anything better. That's a very good deer for us to get out of this herd here in North Florida. That's a great deer. This time it all came together. The Expedition did what it needed to, I did what I needed to, and the deer read the script to a T. Now it's time to call Travis and tell him the problem is solved and the 7 point is on the dirt. All right, let's go see if we can find him. He went in right here. There we go, right there.
There's a lot of blood. He can't be far.
There's a pile of blood right there. He ain't went far. There's blood everywhere right here. I see white. Right there he is. That is what I'm talking about. What a pig.
Huh?
What a pig. Look at that rascal right there. This is one of the ones we've had on game camera all year. We knew he was real weak on this right side, but his left side was strong. But we think the deer's 3.5, maybe 4 years old, just not quite the genetic growth and antlers we want to see on this farm. But I'm tickled with him. Late season, you know, we've only got another 15, 18 days left, and a big old fat healthy deer. This deer's been eating good. Deer were moving like crazy this evening. We got in the stand early, and thanks to this old expedition, we didn't track him 60 yards at the most. Still got plenty of time this weekend to hunt. We're back in camp. Travis's nephew Jared's here. We're gonna try to get him his first deer.
My grandpa got me started in hunting whenever I was 8 years old.
Jared is no stranger to hunting. While he's never hunted a whitetail, he has grown up around hunting and guns. From an early age, his family has instilled a foundation of gun safety while enjoying the outdoors.
Always make sure the gun's not loaded whenever you're like just trying to practice. Make sure it's not loaded before you get it. Start aiming at something like you know what you're gonna shoot and you know that there's nothing behind it. Like say if you were practice shooting, you wanna make sure there's no house behind it, otherwise you might shoot someone in that house. And always treat a gun like it's loaded.
Jared is more than ready for his shot at a buck.
I've never shot in a whitetail. I want to, and then I heard that he had some hunters coming up, and that they like record, and I would be able to get to hunt a whitetail finally, and I'm really excited about that because I've never really shot in a whitetail.
So we got Jared all set up in a ground blind on one of these lanes between the pines and a big slough that runs through here. Let's see what happens.
I see one.
What is it a buck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, go ahead and get your gun up. Be real careful. Get your gun up. Get ready. Can you see him good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and cock your hammer back. Real careful. You on him?
Mm-hmm.
Each and every day, I'm very thankful for several things. Obviously, my family. I'm very proud of our employees at Realtree, and I cannot be more proud of these patterns, how they look, how they perform. There's so many elements in a camo pattern that has to work, and the pattern has to work up close, and then also at mid-range and even further distances. Having some different inconsistent elements throughout a pattern and throw in the leaves and stuff on top, it really makes the pattern work. We set the bar pretty high with high standards, you know, all of us at Realtree.
How would you like to win a hunting trip with country music legend Lori Morgan and her son and country music star Jesse Keith Whitley? Crazy on outdoors, and Gordo's Cheese Dip can make it happen. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join Lori and Jesse for a hunt you'll never forget. Just go to gordoscheesedip.com to register. It's free. Plus, you'll receive a 12-month subscription to the Outpost Online magazine just for entering. Grab your gun and grab the Gordos. What are you waiting for? Pull the trigger at gordoscheesedip.com today. No purchase necessary to enter or to win. Void where prohibited.
Today's hunting conditions are brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree. Family, friends, and the outdoors. Early season in Florida can be unbearably hot. That's why late December works out great for deer hunting. The temperature is comfortable and the deer are easily patterned around their food sources. Those conditions are making it even easier for the Crazy On Outdoors crew to prove that Florida can provide a quality whitetail hunting experience. Young hunter Jared is hunting for not only his biggest buck ever, but his first, and he has one in his sights.
Feel good? I'll go ahead and cock your hammer back. Real careful. You on him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anytime. Go ahead.
I got him.
You got him? You got him? You see him? Did you hit him?
Mm-hmm.
Is he going down? You got him?
Mm-hmm.
High five, man. Good job. Good job. That's your first buck ever.
buddy. Good job. Give me a high five. Nice deer. You want to hold your gun so you can pick him up? Take a look at him.
Oh, you're good.
Nice little 7-point, isn't
Shot
it?
him right there.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I like him.
Your first buck? You have fun?
Good boy. More meat for me. Good boy.
Mm-hmm.
7 point.
Finally.
Looks like y'all got it done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice little 7-point, isn't it?
Man, what a deer for your first buck. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some skin, man. Good job.
Didn't go very far either. He made a good shot on it.
Oh, yeah. Did you have fun? That's awesome. There's nothing better than getting youth in the outdoors and just seeing the expression on these kids' faces. I'd be so stoked if I were you. I can tell you are. Anytime you get a chance, take a kid hunting. Get them out of the inside. Get them off video games. Take them in the woods. Teach them the way we were all brought up. Man, that's awesome. I couldn't be more excited for you. Let's get this thing back and clean him up. What do you think?
I now have shot in a whitetail buck just like my grandpa, and I'm really excited about that. Plus, I got it on TV.
That might be his first deer, but based on his level of excitement and his shooting ability, I guarantee you it won't be his last. I'm feeling lucky. Got the big 7-point on the ground yesterday evening. Got Jared his first deer this morning. I still got the afternoon to hunt. I'm gonna grab the old rifle and go slip around through these pines, see if I can't sneak up on one. We tried to put a stalk on them. Nice thing about Florida and the bad thing, you got these long pine rows. You can see them and they can see you. See if we can't get a wind right and try to get on another one. The stalking game was working out pretty good, except we couldn't get the rifle and the camera on the deer in them pines. But luckily, we stumbled across a deer trail that looks like a cow trail. So we're gonna set up the ground blind these last couple hours before dark and see if we can't catch one slipping. Obviously, we picked the right spot. We hadn't been sitting there long, looked up, and in walked the shooter. There he is, there he is. Good ball, good ball.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. Okay. I'm on green light. Wait, just a second. Okay, green light. Okay, green light.
He's gonna go in the woods. You ready? I'm gonna take him. All right. At Crystal Automotive in Homosassa, Florida, we offer a full line of commercial vehicles. From cargo vans to cabin chassis, upfitted with dump bodies to refrigerated boxes, rancher beds to utility beds. Crystal can do unlimited modifications to any vehicle. Don't have a fleet account? Crystal will get you one. Need a loan in your business name? Crystal will secure it for you. We understand how important your equipment is to your business, and we have the experience to get it right. Call Crystal today and let us start designing your next commercial vehicle.
Crazy On Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, a new generation of hunter shooting rest, designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience, perfection. HHA Sports, join the crowd. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is crystal clear. Today's hunting conditions are brought to you by Crystal Automotive. No matter what vehicle you're looking for, the choice is crystal clear. Crystal Automotive. Looks like the weather conditions have shaped up just right for a late season whitetail hunt. After Christmas, a lot of the country is unbearably cold and often covered with snow. But the conditions in Florida are very comfortable and optimal for deer activity. That's where Justin Lamb is hunting right now. He's set up in a ground blind near what appears to be a heavily used deer trail.
Obviously, we picked the right spot. We hadn't been sitting there long, looked up, and in walked the shooter. There he is. There he is. Good buck. Good buck.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. Okay. I'm on green light. Wait, Justin. Okay, green light. Okay, green light.
He's gonna go in the woods. You ready? I'm gonna take him. All right. Ready?
Yep.
He came in real fast, caught us off guard, but I'm pretty confident in that shot, and it shouldn't take us much time to find that one. We've been sitting in stands. We've been sitting on big pastures. We've sat everywhere we could, you know, the way that we hunt here in Florida. We were coming from one of our stands and we had noticed this little low area, and it's between two big heads, and there's actually a slough in the back, and there is a deer trail along the back of this thing that is just incredible. So we decided to set up a ground blind and get in here a little bit earlier than we usually would to try to catch these deer from their bed to where they're going to feed at, or vice versa, and it looked like it paid off. So let's go see if we can find this thing. We got real good blood. Real good blood. This deer ain't went far. I see horns. There he is right there. It's a good Florida whitetail right there, son. Mature, heavy. All that protein we've been feeding them right there put to work. It's been an exhilarating hunt. It's late season here in Florida. We found this little honey hole tonight and we came in and everything just worked perfect. And as you can see, we got a nice mature buck on the ground. 3 bucks, 2 days, that's how we get our crazy on. Age and nutrition are the 2 things missing on most Florida properties. You add those 2 key ingredients into your plan, and I guarantee you'll start seeing bigger bucks on your plate.
Get you crazy on, running all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground, running dogs from a boogie, bulldogs and hounds. Get you crazy on, get you crazy.